How are we going to really know if this is demeaning to goats? A court recently ruled that you can't challenge a trademark just because you find it demeaning to goats. Hi, my name's Wes Austin. On my channel, we normally talk about funny patents, legal news, and stand-up comedy. This is probably one of the most important decisions from the United States Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit in the last 20 or 30 years. There is a restaurant called Al Johnson's Swedish Restaurant in Sister Bay, Wisconsin, and they are known for a little herd of goats that graze on the grass roof of the restaurant. This is so awesome. Seriously, I wish I would have thought of this. This is so funny. I love on the ground. I just don't know how they just said, you know what we should do? Let's put goats on the roof. I think that's so funny. Okay. So what they do is they bring in this little herd of goats every morning, and the goats go up on this little ramp and go out on the roof, and they seem to be pretty excited about it. Nice green grass up on the roof. Sometimes crowds gather to look at the goats up there grazing. These goats probably feel like movie stars. Sometimes they've got huge crowds of people watching them up there eat. Sure, they have to go to the bathroom, but on the roof. But who hasn't gone to the bathroom on a roof before? I think we all have, right? Have you not?
No. Have you?
A few times.
What?
Just like when you're shingling and roofing.
When you're shingling?
Yeah, when you're putting shingles on a roof. You don't want to get down.
Do you wait? Do you pee on the roof or do you pee from
the roof? No. You pee from the roof off to the side.
That's horrible.
No, but it's amazing because it's just like far. Like you can really. The restaurant, they even have a goat cam. So you can go to their website and check out the goat cam to see the goats. In fact, let's do that right now. Nice, next one. It seems like the same goat. It's the same goat. This goat is like a camera hog. It's like a camera goat. Let's see if he has one last. Okay. I think we better move on. So this restaurant, they are really into having goats on a grass roof. So much that they have a trademark registration for goats on a grass roof. So this attorney from New York thought that this trademark was demeaning to goats. So he tried to have this trademark canceled. He argued that the registration harmed the respect, dignity, and worth of animals. So this legal battle over the trademark registration for goats on a grass roof went up to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, who ruled that this attorney could not challenge a trademark just because he found it demeaning to goats. The attorney even tried to appeal this to the United States Supreme Court, but they declined to take up the case. Is putting a goat on a grass roof really demeaning to the goat? What about other animals? Birds, for example. Birds are on roofs all the time. They go there voluntarily. Name one difference between a bird and a goat. What about four-legged animals? Well, reindeer. Reindeer, you find them on rooftops all the time. I know a lot of people will argue that reindeer aren't real. Well, how do you explain this? Up on the rooftop there are goats. They eat grass and then they bloat. La 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 ba ba. How are we going to really know if this is demeaning to goats? We're going to have to find an expert on goats. Someone who knows the biology of goats, the psychology, the physiology, the sexuality. Right? We found an expert just like that. Would you find it offensive if someone had a trademark registration for goats on a grass roof? Would you find that offensive to your species? Maybe they're not like English-speaking goats, like Ale, do you know French? What would be French? This one looks French. Look at the little beard on him. Just, like by raise of hands, how many would find it offensive to be put on a grass roof? What about these guys? Would you find it offensive to be on a little grass roof? They're not talking back to me right now, but they're nice. Oh, look at that. I think we've learned a couple of things. The first thing is probably the only way you'll be able to challenge a trademark like this is if you actually are a goat. And secondly, the goats wouldn't give us their opinion on whether they thought that this was demeaning to goats or not. So why don't you let me know in the comments what you think. Is this demeaning to goats? Is this something that we shouldn't do or should do? Thank you for watching my channel and seeing me with goats. Please watch again next week and see what I'm up to then. Oh my gosh, I think he bit me.